Whew, okay. We're gonna get the morning going. He's been like, I would have been on here so much earlier today. I've been up for a bit. This dude will not stop barking at like everything today. Like I'm like, dude, come on. Like he's been a royal pain in the bum this morning, but he's awfully cute. Oh, you're awfully cute, even when he's being a pain in the butt. Eric, good morning, honey. What's going on? Even when he's being a pain in the butt, he's still very, very cute. So I said, my dog has like, he's just been barking at everything. And then like 8 times, hi, baby, how are you? Like 8 times he was like, I need to go outside. And then just stood there and looked around and didn't do nothing. I'm like, dude, come on, man. We got other shit to do besides like look at the squirrels and shit today. Dogs are fun, aren't they? Dogs are fun. Now, do me a favor. I was gonna say tap the screen for me. We're getting the morning going. I just started like 2 seconds ago. The screen taps help a lot, and like we're just gonna keep rocking our way right along. Yeah, whose dog isn't a lovable pain? I would imagine there's. Oh, thank you, Eric, honey. I would. Hey, Lois, how are you? Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. You are appreciated, Eric. You are 100% appreciated. But he's just like I think maybe all dogs are a lovable pain in the butt, but I don't really have much experience. I know that this one, my device is overheating and may affect your streaming. It's been so glitchy on here lately. Like it's just been like it's been like a mess. Like it's been glitchy. Like I can't keep it. Like I'll go to message somebody and then the message that I sent before the message I responded to will like pop up again. Like it's just been weird. It's been weird. I don't know if it's just for me. Hi, I don't know what your name is, but yeah, and guys, we do I normally do TikTok and thank you, that guy. I normally do TikTok and YouTube first thing in the morning. Those are like my big ones. I'll do other sites here and there, but those are the ones that I really go for. My co-host is turned off for 10 minutes. I'm also how old's your dog, Eric? I like I said, I just love dogs. Like there's nobody that will ever love you. Thank you, 6H. I appreciate you. But there's like just no like it is the sweetest kind of love. Like it's just what are you doing today, Lois? I said, guys, what's everybody up to today? Are we working? Oh, okay. Basset Hound, did you adopt? I mean, I would assume. How old was it, boy or girl? I was gonna say, how old was it? So you just got this now? Whew, man, I'm telling you, this one, I think the next one that I adopt, it might be like 6 or 7. I'm like, dude. Like I said, I kept trying to go live. Even my coffee pot, he was barking at the fucking coffee pot this morning. I'm like, dude, like I turned that on. I want that to work. Like that's what will help mommy fuel herself through the day. You know what I mean? I ended up, I got like a new lip ring in, right? Because I'm an idiot and I lost some of my jewelry when I went to go get my last test done. So I had to put, hi, what's going on, BK? Good morning, guys. Welcome through. And I said, if you guys want, you're more than welcome. Come and chit chat with me. I do the weird news in the morning and typically try to get some makeup on, although whether it happens is questionable. You know what I mean? Our basset hounds, like, are they real barky? He's part beagle. And man, I'm like, dude, there ain't shit to bark at. There ain't shit to bark at all. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, I don't know how to get this through to you, but there ain't shit to bark at. Like, so I ended up, I just bought like a training thing. Like, I'm all about, like I said, my house looks like a damn daycare right now. I got dog toys everywhere. I got ripped up blankets. I got treats. I got his bowls of food. Like, I'm sure if you've ever seen any of my dancing, like, on live, you've probably seen, like, me kicking Ace's shit out of the way. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. Dogs are, like, the closest you can get to being, like, having a toddler. Like, they literally are like having a toddler, where it's like everything is like, I've never understood, like I said, I just don't, like, I don't, I don't know. I don't understand how people can like abuse dogs. Like, how does that happen? Like, how do you look at something that loves you that much and be like, hey, I'm going to hurt you? Like, why even bother getting a dog if that's what you're going to do? Like, why even bother getting a dog? Just don't get a dog then. Like, you know what I mean? If you know that you are prone to anger and you're not the most patient person, or you know that you're like a drinker or whatever the reasons could be that people, then don't get a dog. Like, it's not that hard. Don't get a dog. If you're not going to take care of it, then don't get it. Pretty dancer than you. It probably is. I'm not gonna lie. You probably. It don't take a lot to be a better dancer than me. I'm so rhythmically challenged, and I'm totally okay with it. Totally okay with it. Like 100% totally okay with it. So, guys, we're dual streaming. If you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other chat. Do me a favor, tap the screen, like the live. I'm actually going to try to be productive in this stream. Actually going to try to fully get my makeup done, to fully do the weird news, to fully do shit. I've been doing a very good job of getting distracted lately. Very good job. So we're going to rock our way right along today. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'll be on here a little later too doing my fans, so make sure that you keep an eye out for me. If you want to see how rhythmically challenged I am, by all means, come back out this afternoon. Like, come on. I would make the world's worst. Oh my God, Eric. I could never. Like, I would do aerial. I always thought that aerial seemed like a fun kind of sport to take up. Like, it's very beautiful and flowing. And I get that people get really into pole dancing and whatnot too. There was a few years ago where it was like a big, huge phase. Like, where, I'm not a phase because it kind of stuck, but like where people, they went around and like, they would, like it was just there were pole classes everywhere. I didn't even bother to do that. Oh yeah, Claudio, honey, I don't fully speak Spanish. I'm learning, but no, que pasa? No habla. I hobble a little bit, but I don't hoblo. You know what I mean? Like I don't habla, I don't hablo. But I feel like with my rhythm, that is like just asking for like a spinal cord injury. I'm going to hell. I seen a video the other day and I actually felt really bad for laughing at it. It was like like I said, I'm a disability advocate. I'm all for, you know, encouraging people that have maybe had not we'll say like the same step ups in life that we're all just naturally born with. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been to the point that this she was in a wheelchair. Hi, Ali, what's going on? She was in a wheelchair, and she I guess it was, I would assume it was a lightweight one, but it was actually kind of neat to see. Hello, what's going on, T girl? How are you guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen for me. It helps me draw more people in, and we love that. But like, I can only imagine with my rhythm and my rhythm challenges. Do you realize how bad it would end up for me to do pole? How you like my name? I was gonna say, what was your last name, honey? You changed it, the tea girl. I was gonna say, what do you like? You like hot tea or cold tea? I'm like an old Arnold Palmer type of chick. I like Jess, good morning, honey. I was gonna say I can't see like pictures, like half the time it's like this big, so I definitely like. Hey, am I cute enough to make you follow me? And once again, I only have like everybody's bubbles are only that big, but nah, I just started. I'm not gonna invite straight to go talk to somebody. I don't even like really like message like that back and forth. I'll get like, you know what I mean? Like I stopped checking my messages like a long time ago. Like I said, I've been more communicative with say Eric lately than I think I have anybody else. Like I'm not one for like going back and forth with random strangers, like to see how their day's going. And it's not that I want to be mean. It's just listen, I be busy, man. I be busy. I be busy. But you're more than welcome to come and chat with me here. I said I do like it. I do, but I'll follow you. You know what I mean? I'll follow you if you follow me back. Are you gonna follow me back? Females in wheelchairs can model beauty till the dance. Right, like I would have. I mean, honestly, I give her props because picking up the wheelchair seems like it would be a little bit more weight, which can also cause some extra issues and all that shit, right? Because the tiger, I got you now. But yeah, I was gonna say, it just like, I don't know. Like I said, I would have felt worse if she had left the wheelchair almost in a way, because then I imagine that her legs probably would have been just a swang a langin'. Like it would have been like a guy, like walking around. I mean, like I don't listen. I'm going to hell, y'all. Like I think I can be a disability advocate and still have like a fucked up sense of humor. Like, and most of the people that you'll find out about in life. Have I seen the burlesque dancing? What do you mean, like a wheelchair burlesque? There's a dude. I give him props. He's got cerebral palsy, and he plays on my pool league. And like I'll mess with him. I'm like, oh, I see you back here to try to steal all the lap dances for yourself. But he literally he gets a medical van. Okay, hold on, send a request. But like I know I can invite you. I don't know how to do that shit. Like I said, it's been weird and glitchy on here lately, so just bear with it. But yeah, like I said, I kind of felt bad for laughing. I'm not gonna lie. But so he actually takes a bridge every single. Hold on, let me see. It's like not letting me know over here, Eric. Like that's been kind of like the issue I've been having lately. So I'm like, oh, there we go. See, it doesn't show. Like it won't show. What?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. All right, so you're already like.
All right, so here.
He's gonna get so tired of me making fun of his accent.
I don't give a shit. I hear it all the time. Like, Christ's sakes, I hear it like literally every day. I don't even have a fucking name anymore. It's just, it's a city, a city I've been lived in for fucking years. So I'm just.
So where are you at now, Eric?
What?
You said you moved away from Boston, right? Am I remembering this right or not?
Yeah, it doesn't look right when I try to lose the accent. It just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right.
No, I don't think that somebody literally just sent me a message that said I would love to make out with you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, what are we fucking 15? Like we're gonna have a make out sesh.
Hey, listen. All right, listen. There's nothing wrong with that and everything else and stuff like that. Sometimes you gotta do it, okay? Sometimes you gotta take that girl in the wheelchair, take her out and finger fuck her, black and white.
You better stop. You can't say the finger stuff. You know you're gonna get in trouble. It's Monday morning. Don't lose an account. We still have so much more of the week to go.
Okay, you're right. Okay, so here's my thing. I told you. I told you that about the whole thing about the freak show.
Yeah.
And the chicken wheel. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I will say this, okay? There is a lot of attractive women in wheelchairs and stuff like that. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But once they start dancing, either like trying to dance or doing a hand dance like Tiffany from the 80s and everything else, that's why I draw the line. All right. That's why I'm like, oh.
What's a hand dance? Like what does that mean?
Oh my god, hold on. Oh my god, have you seen it? Oh Jesus Christ, hold on. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
What's a hand dance? Like I'm thinking of like in my head I'm picturing like the real heavy cyber goth shit.
No. It looks like voguing. Before it was voguing when she did I think we're alone now. No. It's like a no, it was like different. Hold on.
Isn't that how you vogue?
Hold on. Let me just do the camera just for a couple minutes.
No, I'm putting it on the macaroni.
Okay.
You're this big over here. I might not be able to see.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm too disgusting. All right, I'm gonna puke. I'll send you the Tiffany hand dancing, right? Okay.
Okay.
It's like up and then behind, and then it's up and then an L at your chin. No, it's up. You go. Keep your hand straight. Keep your hands. Okay. No, not your arm. Your hand. Get your hand up to your face. No. Oh shit. Let me. Side of your face. Okay. Hold on. Fuck me. Let me get dressed. I'll show you. Okay, because I just looked at myself. I'm one disgusting slob. All right.
Me too, man. Me too. I'm like, I look better once I get some makeup on me, y'all. Don't worry. It can only go up from here. I'm just saying. Hello, Kadi. How are you guys? Welcome to Tap the screen for me like the live. I love it when people do that. It makes my heart just soar. My little streamer heart just grows wings and it wants to fly away, you know? Hmm. Facts. It's facts. Look, it's still, what do you got? Put your
Oh
makeup
God,
on
speaking of
before you get
flying.
up?
Oh my God, speaking of flying away. Oh my God.
This is how we get
I,
started.
this thing, I remember this lady with no legs did a video where she's in a wheelchair. She flies away. She was like, I used to do video production, and then she goes, I want people as superheroes, and this is, and she's like, trying to fight crime in a wheelchair. And I couldn't stop a laugh. Right? She's
I
like
mean,
flying away. I was like,
I,
just sometimes it's okay. But here's the thing: the girl I dated with no arms,
uh,
she hated people with disabilities around her. She was so
really?
uncomfortable. Oh
Why?
yeah, oh yeah. If they were staring at her like to try to be friends, she was like, get the fuck away from me. She was like,
Hmm.
okay. That guy that like has like. I guess he like has no arms and he had like one little leg and stuff like that. And he's been surfing and he did a movie and he does all the motivation speaking.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah. She goes, yeah, of course he's a motivation speaker. Because he worked at Burger King and get his nuts burned on the grill. I was like, oh my God. I was like, Jesus
That
Christ.
sounds horrible. I
I was
don't
like, oh
even
my God.
have nuts.
I go, oh my God. I was like, Jesus. I was like, that made my jaw drop. I go,
It's like, what? Is that really what his disability was? Was he got his nuts burnt in like a...
no.
No, okay. Well, that's what I assumed based on your statement. You're not
No.
presenting me with facts. Then.
No. What it was that's the okay. No, what it was it was just saying basically that's his only job is to be a motivational thing, and he'll go and talk to people motivatingly. That's what his job was because he had no legs, he had one little arm, he had a little chicken wing or some shit like that, and he had so he basically didn't have a lot of skills he could do.
Yeah.
So that's what he said. He would have to lift himself up on the grill and eat burgers nuts if he worked there. That's what.
See, I would be mad if I was in a wheelchair. Like, what would really piss me off if I was in a wheelchair and I felt like people were giving me more grace than what I deserve. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been in a wheelchair, I've been without a wheelchair. I don't even like I said, with all my cancer shit that I'm going through right now. Like, bless the hearts of the women that answer the phones, and like they're very sweet. They're, oh, okay, honey. But I almost feel like it's patronizing in some way. Like they're trying to be extra cautious with me because they know I have cancer, and it's like, I don't know why that almost pisses me off in a way, but it almost pisses me.
Why? Because when you act normal, okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel
All right.
like
Oh, here we go.
they've
Now
been
I'm just gonna
good.
get into this.
I can't
Now I'm
bitch
gonna get
about
in.
it.
Now I'm gonna get into the sort of women thing. Okay. You never know how somebody is going to act. Like I know, I got customers that come in. I tell them as soon as they come to the door, I tell them to fuck off. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just you never know how they're going to act, and that's the one thing. Yeah, it's like I told my buddy Mike. My buddy Mike comes up to me. He goes, yo, boss, man, I gotta ask you a question. And he goes, what? And he goes, hey, man. He goes,
Hi, what's going on, Dream?
he goes, you know what my girl said? And I go, what? And he goes, my girl said, you better watch out for him. He goes, let me ask you a question. Why would she say that? And I looked over. I go, Mike, I'm offended. And he goes, why? I go, I'm offended because I thought you knew me better to know that I don't know what goes through a fucking clam's head. Okay, who the fuck knows? I go, I thought I made that perfectly clear. Okay, he was like, oh, all right, oh, my boy, and everything else. Yeah,
You're ridiculous. A clam's head.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not inaccurate, but no, like I said, it's almost every medical assistant, everybody that I've ever worked with in healthcare has kind of been really like towards me. So the fact that, and I know that this isn't something I should even have an opinion about, people are being nice to me. I'm not used to having medical assistants and all these other people be so kind to me. They literally treat you like you're a schlub anytime you go in.
Because that's a customer service thing.
Yeah, and I
Okay, I didn't
get it.
show up. Okay, when I was doing medical transportation hours, and I was putting this woman on the stretcher, it was just another Sunday for me, and she was like, "That's my mother, and why are you acting like an asshole?" I was like, "Ma'am, I'm not doing anything." I go, "What does she think I'm gonna?" I go, and that was the problem. That's what a lot of it was you don't know how to act around them and stuff like that. Okay, and so but at least one guy was like, he goes, you probably think I'm a mean, crotchety old man. I was like, yeah, but I'm headed that way too, so we can hang out and be friends. He's like,
You're like, I'm a
Eric, I love
crotchety
you.
young man.
Yeah, yeah. You don't know how people are gonna react and everything else, because what ends up happening is they have to be real sensitive to everybody,
And I
because
get that.
at anybody, okay, not saying you, but at
I
any
get it.
point, one of those people, oh yeah, cancer. That's why. That's why I don't want you to become a disability advocate.
I
Okay.
am already though. It's been for that way before
You
cancer.
gotta keep it. You gotta keep it limited
Well, I
because
feel like there's a healthy limit to stuff. Like I don't expect people to kiss my ass. You know what I mean? Like I don't expect, oh, or like
no,
people to
but
be like, "You're
well,
so inspirational." Like
yeah,
whatever.
that and I'm gonna go up against the government. And sometimes you're just like, I don't think the government is really gonna help you with this one, stuff like that. I mean,
Probably.
no, I'm
They
sorry.
probably are.
You know,
They don't really
like,
help much
there
though.
is no God, and it's like, oh Jesus Christ,
Yeah, like I said, but it's just something I've never really, I don't know, I've never really noticed before. So it's like now when I call and they're like, "It's okay, honey, we'll call you back." I'm like, I'm not fucking five. Like I don't need to be
But
called.
that's customer service.
And I
That's a
understand that,
customer
but other
service thing.
other medical assistants are also in customer service, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll call you back."
Yeah. Okay. Um. That's the thing. That's the thing about certain. Okay. Like I said, some customers are like, "Hi, how you doing? Good to meet you." Blah 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 blah. And other customers are like, "Hey, Ryan, good to see you. Go fuck yourself." And then there's people that I'm just like, "I hope you fucking die." I swear to God.
I had that at the store too. Mm-hmm.
So it's a customer service is a very tricky. It's a very tricky thing and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. It's
And
kind of
there's
that's
some
why.
people that are just
Yeah,
never happy. Like that's it. You can
yeah,
literally do
exactly.
anything you want and anything you can for them, and
Yeah,
they're still gonna bitch.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
they're just still gonna bitch. Oh,
Well,
there we go. Thank you guys.
that's what's also kind of funny when you're going through TikTok and you see some of the ladies. They're like, "You want to control women?" It's like, no, I kind of just want to be left alone. I don't know who wants
You
to
want to
control you.
control
I
women.
nobody wants to. That sounds like a lot of work. You do your thing out the fine.
It's too much effort.
Yeah, exactly, and stuff like that. I want you here, but I want you in the other room here. You know,
I'm gonna need my space for a little bit. Like,
yeah, you need your space too.
you
Okay,
know,
tell your man you need your space. Watch him go woohoo, and he'll fucking be out that door.
right? They'll be like,
We'll see.
cool. I'll go back to
We'll see.
playing Fortnite,
We'll
or
see.
I don't know what guys do.
Oh yeah.
They play like
We'll see.
Fortnite and shit.
What? I don't know. I don't get video games.
I like I don't know what men do in their free time besides like video games. Like,
Yeah.
is that guys have other hobbies besides that?
How the fuck do I know?
I
I
don't
want to
know.
hear
What
what
are
you.
your
What is
hobbies
it?
besides like skin
Drinking?
flute time?
Um, I don't know. Not much. Not much. Okay. I can what I mean I can say I go to shows, but I really don't anymore. It's getting kind of loud. I can't dance. Get on the floor. Okay, on the floor. I'm like asking to be helped up and stuff like that. I don't recognize anybody and everything else.
Yeah, it's different when you get older. Like I don't really go to shows anymore. I used to love to go to concerts, but people just get on my nerves so bad. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I'm like that crotchety old woman who's like, "Ah." Like I'll just be like, oh, get out the way, get out the way. Like with shows, there's a natural like you got to learn how to move with the flow of crowds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're like, boop, 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 boop. Like if you take me into like a concert crowd, I can wiggle my way through there like nobody's business. But like I just get annoyed with it anymore. Like I'm like, get the fuck out the way. Get the Like, and I'm always more worried I'm gonna be out
Yeah.
somewhere and somebody's gonna piss me off and I'm gonna say something because I said I'm not gonna go after people, but I am reactive to stuff. Like I'm a normal human, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where
I know, but then, yeah, I know, but that puts guys in bad positions. Okay, because they can't do anything. They can't do this. See, what you can do is, if you really want to have everybody get out of the way, all right? Here's
it's a
what you do.
concert, nobody's ever gonna get out the way. Nobody's ever gonna get out the way.
Clam, you bring a wheelchair. Everyone will get out of the way.
No,
Trust me.
no,
Get a scooter. They'll get out of the way. Oh, yes, they will. Oh, yes, they
no,
will. Yes, they will, and they'll even compliment you.
nope, not at a show.
Yeah.
Not at a
I mean,
show.
horse shit.
Not at a
No,
show.
my history. Okay, I've seen it. They will. Okay,
You must have found
they
some
will.
nice shows.
What?
Said you must have found some nice shows.
I went to the fist throwing hardcore ones. Even they were kind of nice to
They
me.
were like, it's just nice that you're here.
You know, no, these were guys that would come up and fucking punching and kicking at everybody else. So I brought a sandbag. I forgot I brought a sandbag into a pit once, and I started whipping it around and whipping it at people and stuff like that. And it hit a nail and sand went everywhere. So I forgot about that. You know.
Look, memories at the corner of my mind. Look, I'm gonna be productive today, Eric. I'm gonna actually get my makeup on. And I said, guys, if you want, you're more than welcome. Come and chit chat with me. Hi, Gary. Good morning, honey. I am dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other chat. I like to come on here in the morning, and I attempt to get on here much earlier. My doggy was just a dragging his feet like crazy this morning, so you know, there's that. Like, I could have been on here like an hour sooner, but this motherfucker had to go outside like would you end up going out 3 times before you finally went? Mm-hmm. I talk about you. I talk about you. He's like, I don't care. I'm asleep.
Yeah.
But and they kept
Yeah, but
like he kept barking at everything. Like I said, the coffee pot. I'm like, dude, can you please just come on? Like it's a coffee pot, homie. Like it's nothing to be alarmed about, you know. Hello, Joey. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you.
but the thing is if you when you talk about being productive, unless you're doing a makeup tutorial and stuff like that, I don't come on here because you do your makeup. You know?
No, I
This is
would
just
assume not.
horse shit and everything else, stuff like that. What?
I said I would assume not.
No, no. I come on here just to derail you from the weird news.
How are you? I'm good, Joey. How are you, honey? Yeah, I can derail. I was gonna say I got that department handled. Like,
No shit.
ain't nobody trying to hear. Wait, what? What? Hold on. Ain't nobody don't trying to not hear none of that womangs on tactic. Only want to get that. Whoa, boy. Are you using like a translator? Like, if so, like, get a new one. Because, like, that wasn't even, like, close to English in. Like, that wasn't even close. Like, I have a feeling that maybe if you had better grammar, women might treat you a little differently. Maybe it's something that we, like, secretly like is when people. Like, I have a feeling that if you try to text a woman, she ain't gonna know what the fuck you're talking about anyway. It might not even be that she's being mean to you. It's just you don't know how to spell for shit.
Exactly. So we're asking you to come in here so that you can come in and explain yourself because now I'm curious.
No, like I don't. I'm like, oh man, I lost like 4 brain cells trying to read that sentence. Like that was a lot. Ain't nobody don't trying to not hear none of that womangs on tactic. Only want to get money, not respect. Who's the other lady talking? That's Eric. Yeah. Like, ooh, dude, like seriously. If you want like a higher class of female, like maybe I would start with grammar. Women with like, you know, like they I don't know, maybe it's something that's like a turn on for us is when somebody like we can actually physically understand what they're saying when they speak. Like we'll just I mean, if I could give you a hint, I would say start there. You know, like you didn't even get the name of the site that you're currently typing on, right? Hey, Mike, what's going on? Like, I'm just curious. Like, he's trying so hard to get his next sentence out. He's like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait. Like, don't you got to autocorrect? Is that motherfucker, like, on strike? Like, what's happening? Like, Your autocorrect, like, take that shit back to cricket, because, like, yo, thank you, Joey, honey. I appreciate you.
Mental PTS.
Yeah, like, I'm saying, like, what are you typing on, like, a fucking Blackberry? Like, I mean, come on, you got one of those fucking phones from the 80s that are, like, the big gray boxes. Like, I don't even know how somebody types like that. He's like, yeah, I dropped out of school in, like, second grade. We could tell. We could tell. Like, that nothing about that even made sense. Like, seriously, like, that hurt
Well,
my
I'm not saying.
brain.
Hey, listen, this lady isn't saying a word, because women's opinions don't count,
No.
which is something I always say.
Is that, can you
So,
translate? Is it maybe a men thing? Can you translate what he just said for me, please?
look,
Look, what?
look. I will. I want to say something, and I don't know if it's going to get if it's going to get in trouble.
Wow. Oh, now the other lady am tripping and shooting off they mouth about woman. I'm assuming that last word is opinions. Dude, you got a lot of shit going on. Like, you got way more stuff than, like, I can help in this stream. Yeah, I guess he just assumed that I wasn't talking shit when I said you were like Kerr. Like, yeah, the other woman is tripping. Like,
Yeah.
alright, Obi.
Yeah. I know.
Your autocorrect's probably fucking so confused. Like, I don't even know anymore what he's trying to say. Like, man, that hurt, man. Reading that, true.
No.
That was a tough one. And I was gonna say it's
I know. I guess.
actually not woman. I'll just put that one out there. Woman does not have a G on the end of it. Opinions, definitely. Like, you should probably Google that one, because that's definitely not spelled right. You actually haven't said much since you've been in here that's made sense at all. But maybe that's just because I'm a woman that I don't understand. Like, dude, like, how do you have, like, do you ever, like, get with women? Because I have a feeling they probably just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. If you find that women are being, like, mean to you, it's probably because they got no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Like, I'm just saying, like, you're, like, for real.
Or maybe he does get a. Maybe he does. Hey,
No
maybe he
way.
does get a lot.
No
maybe
way.
He does,
Nope.
maybe he does get a lot of clam.
Nope.
Talking like a runaway slave. Sometimes
Wait,
me too.
stop. You can't say shit like that, Eric. Stop. You gotta remember your own stuff. When you're in the box, you represent me. Wait, now the one they call Captain Brown Smudge. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Lad, nobody. Are you like 6? Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like, nobody understands what you're saying. Like, unless you're like in elementary school, like, seriously, go back to school. Like, I've actually never read something more that made me say somebody needed to go back to school than you're typing. Like, he's like, I dropped out in second grade. We know. You didn't even have to tell us that. Wait, now the one they call Captain Brown Smudge, that was the biggest, like, insult you could think about, like, for Eric was Captain Brown Smudges. Be tripping about clams. Now, he likes to trip and fall into clams. He ain't tripping about clams.
Oh yeah, I'll trip into a clam.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if he
just.
just assumes that you're like a really deep voiced woman, or whether he's really just that dumb, because it's hard, man. Like, it's hard to read what you're saying. Like, I don't know if you're doing talk to text and that shit's just deaf, or I would hope that this isn't sitting here typing shit. I don't know. It's weird. You got a wiener. Like I said, translate for me. Like, because I have no idea what this fucking dude's talking about. Yeah, Captain Brown Smudges, can you please translate?
Oh. Maybe he's just suggesting that I'm a homo or something like that.
I don't know. Why is that where you think just brown?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If I can maybe find out, his regional area or some Louisiana shit or something like that.
No, he needs to be like from like a different country that don't even have like an estimate. Like, he's going from cave drawings to this shit.
I don't know, man. The different country people, you know them and stuff like that. They haven't. He hasn't confessed his undying love to you. Okay.
I mean, like, I don't want him to.
No.
I could never date somebody that had that type of spelling and grammar. Like, that's
Well,
horrible. Like, that's horrible. Like,
all
that's
right.
probably why you don't get women, dude. Like, seriously, it's straight up.
No.
A lot of women do find intelligence to be an extremely attractive quality to have. Dude, you ain't gonna get no tail typing like that. Like, nothing. Imagine
Hey,
getting a
why the hell
text
do you have
message.
me on here? I'm most uneducated.
I'm from Connecticut. So, wait, you're from Connecticut and you type like that? How
They're
old
from.
are you, lad? Like, there's no way you're from Connecticut and that's the way that you're typing. Are you over like 6 years old?
Holy shit!
Dude, you didn't even. You're from New Hampshire. You didn't even spell the name of your fucking state right, dummy. Like, come on. Goofy ass.
I'm from.
Like,
I'm from fucking Boston. Okay, our education system wasn't even this. Jesus Christ!
yeah, like, I'm like, dude, like, this dude, he's like got. I don't even know if he's got two brain cells because, like, one of them must be responsible for typing, right? Where have you
Listen,
been? I know BS. What's happening? I have been. I took the weekend off because I said like I just took the weekend off. But I've been around. I was gonna say I'm normally on here like every morning. I've been doing my fans in the afternoon. I've been keeping myself busy though. You know what I mean? I like to keep myself busy. This dude needs to keep his ass busy with a book now. But I am first from Dorchester up in her.
Dorchester. Jesus Christ, my cousin's from Dorchester. Okay. Hey, oh, geez. What are you?
Yo, like,
No, hey, no,
yo, your typing is so fucking bad, dude.
no,
Especially pops in my face. Yeah, I was gonna say no BS. Hey, toxic. Good morning.
This is
But no, there's like a lot of like if it's one of those things where if I'm not on for a couple days, then they kind of put me back, and like then I get restrictions and then don't even show people that I'm live and all this stuff. Like, dude, like that, dude, his typing is seriously hurting me this morning, Eric.
oh,
Like, oh man, like that's painful, dude. Not you, no BS. The other dude, like he don't know how to pronounce. He don't know how to type out the name of his state. He don't know. Like you just assume that you're nowhere. He don't even know where he's at. He's either in New Hampshire or Connecticut.
no.
But
Here's what happens. Here's what happened. He recognized the accent, so now he's just trying to filter it out to find out. And that's why like 4 different places came up. Connecticut, still a little bit part of New England. New Hampshire,
right?
a little bit. If you go in the middle of like Manchester, still a little bit. Now it's Dorchester, okay?
Oh my
Are you going to give me
God.
Somerville next? All right? Are you going to give me Southie? All right? You're going to give me some...
He probably never
Albany?
seen a globe. He probably don't know where the fuck you are. He probably thinks you're from South America or some shit. Like, you think this dude's ever looked at a map? Typing like that? You think he's ever looked at a map when he can't even like type out the name of his state? He's never signed an envelope. He's never signed up for a credit card. He's never had a medical bill. Like, how do you not know the name of the state where you say you currently live?
Yeah, but why did you have to mention South America? Now I want to get in touch with him because I got something I need. And then...
Well, he ain't typing English. Like, he definitely ain't typing English. I don't know what the fuck he thinks he's typing, but it's definitely not English. What woman is trying to get money out of you? You're like, listen, like, we'll be for real. What your grammar says to a woman, look what they say in Dorchester is cause never don't nobody ain't not being can't nobody what. Whoa. Dude, I guarantee you the only reason women are going to talk to you is to get money. And that's probably a you experience because they don't know what else you're fucking saying.
Hold on. That's not even Dorchester. That's Roxbury. And that's not even... And even then, I'm giving you grace.
Like, this dude's a fucking goofy ass,
That's
man. Like,
Mattapan.
I don't know what the fuck he's trying to say. Like, nothing of that. Look, what they say in Dorchester is just cause never don't nobody ain't not been can't nobody was not I promise you I don't even know where Dorchester is, but they're not saying that. No, they're not saying that. No, they're not saying that at all. They're saying something else. And it definitely ain't that. I can tell you that much. Dude, this dude's typing. Is this just a troll? Is this one of my random friends like coming in to type some stupid shit in the chat
Oh,
because they know I'm going to react to it.
if it is, I'm gonna treat it like Corey Feldman. Okay, if Corey Feldman ever said, "I'm just fucking with you with the music," I'd be like, "Dude, that's real." Like Jay Ogerson. Okay, if he comes in and goes, "Dude, I was just fucking with you," I'll be like, "Dude, that was fucking high,
Right?
dude.
Like, I'm like, this has to
Awesome."
be
I
one
was
of my
like,
friends.
"Dude, you got us. All right, man. That's respect and stuff like that."
Like,
But if he's gonna talk, but if he's gonna be like, "Bees,"
like,
oh,
dude,
Jesus Christ.
your
I'm like,
fucking typing is painful. Like, look at me. If that's really how you type, that shit's fucking painful. Like, it's painful to read. Like, I'm embarrassed for you. Like, I don't even know where you're actually from, but I'm embarrassed for you. Like, seriously, if that's how you type, you need to get off the internet and go, like, start going through Rosetta Stone and just trying to relearn English. Because, yo, that shit is, whatever you got going on, the English, that other lady sounds like, that other lady sounds like she been clam chowder woman, but she's not from Massachusetts. You didn't spell Massachusetts right. Eric A never claimed to be from Massachusetts. Well, no, he claimed he's from Boston. Can you not tell, like, by the accent? Dude,
Boston is in Massachusetts.
This dude,
my family is off the Mayflower. My family's off of Mayflower, Amistad. All right, so just kind of cut the shit. All right.
He's like, man, like, I really hope, like, but so that's, you really thought that that was going to be the insult? The insult that was going to get, like, to Eric was, like, you either calling him, what do you call him, Dr. Brownsticks or some.
What, a woman?
Like, she been clam chowder woman. But still, he's typing it woman. You realize that's not how you spell woman, right? Look, he's so excited. He, like, can't keep it in. What are you trying to say, Eric?
No. What?
I said you're obviously very excited. So you.
I'm not excited. I am excited because I like what this guy. I like this guy. I think it's fucking funny as hell and everything else. Okay?
I don't.
You know, I mean, Jesus Christ, there's not much you can say that my fucking parents haven't already. So you know.
I mean, I guarantee you, your parents have never spoken to you like that. I can promise you that.
No.
I can promise you that.
Whoa.
But, like, I don't think he understands the fact that you're actually a dude. Like, I don't.
Hold on. I meant in insults, okay? I meant insults. It was kind of, they could say some insults and shit like that.
Oh, I can take an insult, but this dude.
This guy talks, I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, his typing is an insult to himself. Like, I'm embarrassed for him. Hi, Harry, how are you? Like, seriously, dude, I'm embarrassed for you. Like, man, that fucking sucks.
Yeah,
That fucking sucks. Eric, here, I'm going to get ready and do some weird news in the morning, honey. I know I will get distracted as fuck if you were in the box. I'm like, ooh, no, you have to be sorry. Yeah, I'm always happy to have you come in, baby. You know, I just got to, like I said, I got to try to maintain my
news.
You know, and that, and typing for a little bit will help me trend.
Yeah, do weird news.
I'm gonna do some weird
news.
You
gotta put down the makeup and stuff like that.
No, I can multitask sometimes. Except at least Massachusetts. Dude, please look up how you spell Massachusetts, for fuck's sake. Please. Google it before you say anything. Ain't been as bad as Maryland.
I'm just about to say. This
Except,
is Baltimore.
Anthony, what's going on?
Holy
Except
shit.
at least Massachusetts ain't been as bad as Maryland, because down there, they don't even won't.
I knew it. I was just about to say this is Baltimore. I was like, holy shit! I know this.
This dude don't know where the fuck he's at. This has to be one of my This has to be one of my friends, like, fucking with me, because there's no way somebody in the world actually types like. Hold on, here, Eric. Hold on. I was gonna say, lad, come in the box real quick. Like, I'll drop Eric. Come in the box real quick. Let's have a conversation, because we're obviously I have, like, good grammar. So when people don't, I get really lost because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. They're from Baltimore. But if it's one of your friends messing with you, hey, high five.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, they know that this level of spelling would trigger me.
Yeah.
And they're like, like, that would be, like, the best way to go fuck with me.
Oh, definitely.
Some stupid shit through. Like, this dude's got an IQ of, like,
Oh yeah.
36.4.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was being
You
nice
ever
with
watch?
that
You ever
too.
watch The Wire? This is some Wire spelling. Okay.
Like, this is some Rosetta Pebbles. This ain't even like, if this person is truly from America and that's
Oh,
how they
they're
spell,
eating crab chips. They're eating crab chips and hanging out in the projects all day. Oh, this is
like,
awesome.
ooh, dude, that I probably shouldn't go in a box because I can't speak too good. Yeah, we know you don't type too good either.
No.
Yeah, this is one of my friends fucking with me, Eric.
Is it? Oh,
It
okay,
has to
awesome.
be. It has to be. Nobody in the world fits that many verbs and adjectives and then fucks it all up and then still types woman. This has to be. I would almost
Oh,
guarantee
okay.
that's why he's not
Much
coming in the box
respect.
because he's
It is much respect. This
right.
is
Like, it
fun.
has to be somebody messing with me because there's
Okay.
no way any other human in the world has ever been employed, has ever signed up for a credit card, has ever gotten a single bit of tail of a typing like that.
Oh, but come on, you gotta give it credit. He might have a what's it called? Some sort of like um
Nope.
app that speaks Ebonics, right? Because this is awesome.
Stop! You could have behaved. No, stop. No, this isn't. This isn't. This is
I
like.
wanted actually. It's probably Grok or one
Like
of those.
this is like I just I don't even I'm gonna do the weird news because this dude's like irritating me, man. Like his spelling is irritating me because that's how bad it is. He probably
Okay,
doesn't want to come in a box because he's either
now tell me.
six,
Now tell me.
right? Like I'm so
But
invested
but
in this dude's
but what
spelling.
what didn't he do yet? What didn't he do?
Spell anything right?
No, what didn't he do?
Get in a box.
What didn't he do?
Um, besides what he's done,
What didn't he do?
communicate his thought
What
thoroughly.
didn't he do?
Um, put a profile picture. I don't know what
What
the
didn't
answer
he
is that
do?
you're looking for.
He didn't ask about your feet yet, all right?
Right.
That's usually.
He probably would have been like, "Can I see some of your foots, woman?" Like, dude, imagine being one of his friends, trying to just set up like a normal. Hey, you want to go to the movies? Like, they'd be like, "Where the fuck are you trying to go? Who you trying to go with? Did you even text the right number? Like, what the fuck?"
I would smell that flip flop after seeing you play pool.
Like I'm just like I wouldn't either. I'm just saying I wouldn't either. Like I'm just like yo, like
And
this
this is why this is one of my favorite shows.
man. Yeah, on this show he's one of my least favorite characters. Like I've
No,
never had lad. I'm being for real with you when I say
no,
I've never had
this
somebody.
is 1990s shock jock shit.
Yeah,
This is the
that's what I'm saying.
character.
It's got to be like a troll or something because there's absolutely no way.
If it is one of your friends,
It has to
make
be.
it.
It
Please
has
send
to
them.
be.
Please send them a request to me.
It has to be. Like
I'm like, dude, good for you, bro.
yeah, like it has to be because this was somebody that knew like what drives me absolutely up a fucking wall, which is
Oh
like
man,
improper
good.
spelling.
Oh,
Man, it's painful. I really hope he don't speak like that.
I really okay, but at another time, I wish he would come up again and be like,
I
oh,
wish he would come up in the box because then I at least
know.
know the answer. Like I
Okay,
don't.
but but the thing about it, you're like, I want to do weird news.
Yeah.
This is fucking weird news.
Right? Like he's weird news all by himself, but it's like wired, NOOSA. Like it's not weird news. It's like what does this human speak like? Like how like have you made it through life this far? Like how I just don't get it. All right, Eric, jump down. I'm gonna do the weird news. He called
All right,
you
what's
what
up?
Captain
I'm sorry.
Brownstick is what he
No.
called you.
Sure.
Like it's not even like an insult. Hi, Adam. Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, please. Like the left. Like, it's not even an insult to call somebody Captain Brownstick. Like, what does that even mean? Like, I don't. Okay, I got to do the weird news because I said I'm like, man, that fucking. Hold on, let me turn my battles off. I'm like, oh my god, dude's last. I was gonna say my ex boyfriend was Albania. Like, I got a battle request from somebody whose last name's Albania. I'm like. Like I don't. Oh my God, that is shoo, man. My brain is gonna be all fucking like camboozled today because like that. A lively debate about a friend's atrocious typing. Guess if it's a troll. Oh god, I hope that's not really a human in that moment, right? Like I'm like it keeps calling you female. I really don't think because I said it originally joking, like you know what I mean. I really don't think he understands that you're a dude. I don't know, like if the picture, the name, the sound of your voice. I don't know, but I really think that he's probably gonna slide into your DMs because he thinks that you're a chick. Imagine getting that, like some dude trying to slide in your DMs, and that's how they typed. Like you can't even have texting with an S. You get what I'm saying? Take out the T, right? And put an S in there. You can't even do that. I'd be like, dude, I would get frustrated with that level of education. I would be like, dude, like, listen, this, I was feeling this when maybe we were talking on the phone. Like, you know what I mean? But now that I'm trying to text you and tell you what it is that I want, I'm just gonna have to abandon this ship. Like, just gonna float you out to sea and cause like I couldn't even have like some type of like dirty talk back and forth with somebody if that's how they typed. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want them to see no part of me because they're not smart enough to. Like they wouldn't even know what body part was what. You know what I mean? It's Issa. How are you, honey? Good morning, guys. Welcome through to shoot, man. It has. I'm telling you, this has to be somebody fucking with me. It's an artwork. So is grammar. Yes, that was grammar. I never thought that grammar was a talent before, and then I went live today, and I was like, you know what? Grammar does have some bit of talent to it. Like, how do you like type the state that you live in now? Like I said, I guess he doesn't have like GPS or like maps or I don't know. That's gonna fuck my brain up all morning. All right, let's do some weird news that's actually spelled right. Um, man, like that whole thing, like that had to be like either a troll or a, like, ooh, like I'm hoping. Jesus Christ, I'm hoping. Okay, so let's see. Let me find a good page. And I said, guys, welcome through. If you're new, you're more than welcome. Come chit chat with me. I love hanging out with you guys, and you can tell them clam chowder womangs are one of those tough broads because they were talking about crabs. Ooh, burn. Hold on, Eric. Allow me to grab you a tissue because this dude just owned you. Like, I don't know what the. Dude, I'm like. I guarantee you didn't just hurt Eric's feelings. If you thought you were about to be like, people were going to be in the background going, cook, cook, cook. Yeah, you got them. They're not. They're not. No, you didn't own with that one. At least, like, just put it like into Chat GPT. What you're trying to say? I don't know. Like, dude, your spelling is atrocious. Your grammar is atrocious. That's if I'm really getting the human. Otherwise, if it's a troll, I could see why they would do that to fuck with me. But otherwise, like I can't. No woman is gonna want to be with you if that's how you fucking type. Like, hey babe, can you stop at the grocery store and pick something up for me? Yeah, you need a da, 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 and it's all spelled wrong. Like, I can only imagine how you must spell the word banana. Like, does that one just totally perplex you? Like, you get to that word and you're like, the yellow thing. Like, I mean, like, whoa, that's like it has to be. I guarantee you it's somebody fucking with me. I guarantee you. Look, I've been on here for an hour. I ain't done one bit of weird news this morning. You see, I know it's get later. I'm like, let's see. Okay. I have to at least do like a few like weird news things because then, like then I'm like, okay, well, yeah, today counted as like the weird news. And I said, guys, I'm not jumping off. I will be on later as well. So make sure you check out for me. Multiple children. Stop. You gotta behave. Stop. People are gonna be like, she let her racist in his box. No, he just does a sense of humor. Like, he just, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, that dude's, oh, God. Like, I have a migraine just from reading his sentences. Oh, yeah, now, but them face is, and that's how you spelled it? Okay. up in here so you don't even know what they're talking about. Dude, you don't know what you're talking about. There's no way you're typing like that and you can even understand yourself. But them face is atrocious. And I mean, that's the best sentence you've put together so far. I'll give you that. You only misspelled, or like, I kind of almost understood what you meant. Man, virginity must suck. Mm, 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 mm. I could never. I don't care what he looks like. I could never. It is so attractive to me when somebody is funny and smart. And like, I don't care. He could be a millionaire. He could be like the best looking guy in the world. He could be like fucking loaded in the pants. It don't matter. I still be like, dude, I'm good. Like those text messages, I couldn't. I couldn't. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I'm being for real. Like, I just couldn't. Like, you should honestly, lad, you should be happy to get any woman's face because mm, take what you can get, baby. Take what you can get. Like, ooh. Ooh, man, I feel like I'm gonna start typing wrong and shit just from reading his shit. Like, oh yeah, but now them face is that's so one, not how you spell atrocious. You're the way that you type the word atrocious is atrocious. Like that's what I mean. Like if you want to look, take a minute and look up what the meaning of the word atrocious is. By all means, take a minute, figure out what it means before you try to respond to it, let alone type it. You know what I mean? I feel like the sorry, like I can't. I want to like him, but his typing is so bad. All right, so let's see. There was like, does he read like that? Like, I mean, like he was just like, I don't need school, but spelled it Skoula in like second grade. Like, nah, dude, you should have stayed in school. Like, you should have stayed. You are never going to be able to learn another language until you at least learn the one that you speak first. Although I have a feeling you probably don't feel like speaking any other languages. Like, yeah, like goals, man. Like on your list of things to do today, be like, I'm going to review English words. Like, cause like your first, second, third time, fourth time, 8 millionth time you tried to Eric respect. He didn't even spell respect right. Juby is in school. Your grandparents are your. That's what I'm like. Ooh, I wouldn't even. Ooh, my God, like that is painful. I said it has to be somebody fucking with me. There's no way that like it has to, like I'm just determined in my brain that that's what has to be happening because that's tough, man. Mm. I feel bad for people that type like that. That's gotta suck. Like people like to know that like we're oh man, that it's just hurtful, man. Like it's hurtful. But it's not like hootful, it's hurtful. Like it's not like some fucking weird ass spelling. It's just hurtful. Your spelling is hurtful. Which you would probably spell like HOOIUTRES. Like just some random, you'll start with, you're like, I know this word starts with an H, and then you throw a whole bunch of letters in after that. Like you'll start off your sentences with like you're like, I know that word, but then the whole rest of the sentence is just gone. Like, oh my God, that's so bad. I really hope that that's not how he really talks. Like, I really hope. Like, um, let's accept all. Okay. The fucking point of a cookie is oh God, she said, okay, so there have these people in their lives called fathers. I some people have these things in their life called English books. Like I said, imagine what his autocorrect looks like. Let's see, I can't even focus on him anymore because I'll just be like, man, he's got to be exhausted by like 9 a.m. He's ready to go back down and take like another like. It shouldn't be that much effort for somebody's brain to work, right? Like, is that what it like? Is it possibly like a TBI that's got you typing like this? It's okay if you don't know how to spell TBI. It's okay. Yeah, it's getting old. Like it's getting weird. Like I'm actually just curious, Eric. You ain't gotta kick him out. I just want to see how deep this rabbit hole runs. You know what I mean? Let's see. Are we really surprised on this one? There was a robot who I don't know where this is. It's USAIN. Usain. This is what I'm assuming how it's pronounced. They had their Bolt 100 millimeter world record competition, and they decided to put a robot in it for whatever reason. I'm curious. What are you guys' thoughts on? And this is just me, like randomly, because I've heard about it a lot lately. Like there's Olympians and whatnot who have transitioned and now they're kind of wondering like where to put them at. And I'm curious to know what you guys' thoughts are. I'm curious to know thoughts except for one person's. But like, the rest of you guys, like I don't know I don't know how I feel about it. I've read stuff before that has said that men are naturally more they're taller, which I can kind of say. But for the most part, most men are tall. I'll meet guys that are shorter than me, but for the most part, it does feel like I've met people that guys that have been taller than me. It's not hard to be taller than me. Side note, but man, dude, English, man, fucked me up. Oh my god, hold on, I need to take a minute. Okay, dude, But I was really surprised that a robot like won that competition. But I'm just saying, like, so I know like with the Olympics and whatnot, a lot of like people are kind of like in that. Like, I'm all for like gender, or I don't give a fuck what anybody's born with. If they want me to refer to them as her or him, I'll respect them. I have no reason to not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no reason to not. Like, I'll give people what they give me. Like, I have no reason to not. That's not saying that if I got into a fight with them, that would be the first thing. I'd rather judge people based on things that they can change, like being an asshole or bad grammar, than things that they can't change. People can't change how they feel about themselves. Like, that's their inner workings, that's their inner psychology, that's their inner everything. That's everything. You know what I mean? So it's like I've never been in that body. So I don't know what it's like. Like, I've always felt like I was born in the body I was supposed to. That while it might not always be healthy, I've always felt like I was meant to be a woman. So I don't know what it's like to go through my life as somebody that's trans. I'm not saying, now keep in mind, I'm not saying in the least, like, like I said, I'm all for people that, I think everybody deserves the right in life to be happy, even if their spelling fucking sucks major ass. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Usain Bolt is a runner because they run them competitions races fast. Man, you got the IQ of a fucking French fry, dude. No, like a carrot, but not even like a carrot. Like a carrot that's like fall. You know those white ones that fall in the back of the fridge, and you don't realize they're all the way back there. Those baby carrots that are like white and shit. Like that's like, now I would say a French fry, but a French fry that's maybe been cooked in McDonald's grease for like 5 months and then dropped on the floor. Is it possible to have an IQ score that's in the negatives? I'm just curious. I'm asking for a friend. I don't know. Like, Usain Bolt is a runner because they run them competition races. Yeah, dude, they named him Bolt because he was a robot. Like, he wasn't born. Robots are something that are mechanically made. Okay, we're on better understanding now. But robot is not a person. All robots are not people. Yeah, they're machines. There's nobody that gives birth to a machine. Just once again, we're just uh, yeah. Humans have to actually be human. Yeah, it's not like a gray area. It's not like an asterisk next to it. It's like a like they have to. machines have to be put together by humans. It's what makes, like, he thinks all the robots in the world are just magically here. Like, yeah, I mean, like, the fuck. Okay, back to our usual feisty self. There's a 50 kilo. What does it translate? Alexa, how many pounds is 50 kilograms?
50 kilograms is about 50 kilograms equals 110.23 pounds.
110. So it's that plus just a little bit more. Okay. All right. Cool. Like, I never know this shit. I never know, like, my kilograms to pound. I've no clue. My inches to, millimeters and all that shit. Obviously, I know within our educational system, but how they do like meters and all that stuff, it's never something I've had to use religiously. So it's never something I picked up on. Like, somebody would be like, I ran 5 meters. That I know a meter's like around a mile, but I wouldn't, like, otherwise I wouldn't know. I keep, like, just imagining how Lad would spell all these sentences I'm saying, and I'm just picturing, like, he's just throwing a whole bunch of letters in, like, a brown paper bag, wrapping that shit up and being like, and then he, like, his alphabet soup has, like, way too much going, like, imagine how much time he could get back, like, how much more productive he could be if he just spelled everything right the first time. Like, oh, man. I'm telling you, he's probably got to take, like, 8 naps a day. Like, fuck, man. But so that's a big snake. So apparently that snake has recovered from cancer. I mean, like, good for them. That's My daughter went to go out to go get in her car the one day. She leaves for work really, really early, and I have new neighbors. Hi, Diane. How are you, honey? I have new neighbors on the one side of me, and I absolutely love them. Like I said, I love my neighbors in my neighborhood. They're like super sweet. They're super, like, I've never really had. I've only ever had like a one bad neighbor experience. Like, for the most part, I get along with everybody. Um, like, I might talk some shit, but for the most part, in every day, like, times, like, I pretty much get along with everybody. Like, I'll have a person here or there where I'm like, yeah, I really don't care for that. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm good, Diane. I can't complain. I can't complain. It's another day of streaming and dreaming. I said, I got up this morning. I got up early. I was like, yeah, I'm going to start streaming early. I'm going to get on. Da, 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 da. We're going to be up productive. And then fucking Ace took like 2 hours to, like, get his shit together. There we go. Oh, I love this song. I love this song. There we go. It's a good one. All right, so let's see. Next in the weird news. Dog leads police to owner hiding in the attic. That's what my dog would do. That's what my dog would do. He'd be like, she's the one that gives the snack. She's definitely right up here. Your dog sold you out there. Your dog is a narc. Mm-hmm. He's a narc. Like, just saying, he's a narc. Like, this. He's a narc. Like, he was like, he's right here. Like, that's a damn shame. Um, Dogs know when you're happy or sad, and you study suggests that's not really that groundbreaking. Like, they've said that for years. Like, is it really, like, groundbreaking? I don't think so. I think that was somebody just trying to, like, spend up some grant money. Like, they got granted by, like, their university. Like, I mean, dogs can detect 100%, like, through scent just alone, like, what your emotions are, like, let alone how you're speaking, let alone, like, they can literally smell it. Like, they can literally smell that shit. Which, I don't know what being mad smells like. Like, I don't know what it smells like, but they know, apparently. Okay, so let's see. But yeah, so my daughter went to go get in the car the one day. One of my favorite films. Oh my god, I haven't seen that. Used to come on all the time on HBO when I was little. Like, that was like one of my, like, I feel stupid saying this, but that was like one of my, like, favorite movies. Like, I, like, loved it. When I was little, I was like, yes. Look, homie's probably still in here typing, but he's just trying to, like, double check everything now. So watch, it'll be like an hour from now that he'll say something again because he's busy looking up every. I. Oh man. Okay. Gory AI clips of fruit and veggie characters could radicalize kids. Researchers say. Have you guys had those ones coming up and like you're like I'll be scrolling on TikTok and whatnot, right? And all of a sudden there's these big like intricate novels that are written about say like 2 cups of coffee, like AI, right? Has really like advanced stuff to the point where like people are writing out these soap operas, these romantic love stories about like fruit and veggies. Like I've literally seen one and it's like I'm not even trying to watch this shit. Like I'm not even trying to watch this shit, but I'll see the same one come up. I understand that there was in this video, like I said, I did not watch it. This was simply through scrolling and being like the fuck. Like so there was like a passion fruit who had an empire and then he was married to I don't know, she was like an apple or some shit, like a strawberry, you know what I mean? And then she kept getting like she met his brother who was a grape, and then oh no, she was a carrot, and she like whenever he would come around, she would start juicing, and like if she like it's this whole thing, but I'm like, what the fuck are people coming up with this shit? Like, where the fuck? Like, let's have an intricate love story about fruits and vegetables. Okay. Off topic. I've never had relations with a vegetable before. I know that's a really strong stereotype for women, like that they like oh the cucumber joke. Oh, we're gonna turn it into a pickle, like all that stuff. I've never done that. Like never, not one time. I've never felt like your first boo. See, he broke you too, Eric. I know what you were trying to say, but he broke you too. No, I knew. I knew he broke you too. I feel a little bit broken from his typing too. Um, but I can see where they would take it because I said so far I've seen the love stories like the fruits and vegetables. I've also seen the erotic fruits and vegetables, shall we say? But then, like, I can imagine that the gory stuff's gonna come along with it. Like, and that's the issue with AI. People are having like, there's a lot of really weird people in the world that will do stuff like that's one of the big things that they're competing with now is trying to keep up with AI technology because people there's a lot of sick people in this world, right? To where somebody literally could take a picture of your child and put that into some sort of AI and then reproduce it as something that isn't acceptable, if you get what I'm saying. So that's a lot of like concerns that a lot of parents are having now. That I said I can't imagine what it must be like to be a parent now of small children because you literally have to watch out for everything. Like back in the 50s, they didn't worry about shit. Like they would literally turn the lights on in the morning. The kids would come home just to eat and then like had this apparent young female got a hot dog. See, I've heard about shit like that. I've like legit, like I would tell y'all if I was ever like, oh, let's get experimental, you know what I mean? Never even felt curious about it. Like, never even like, which is funny because I said one of my favorite sandwiches in the world, and I swear to God, this is 100 of my favorite sandwiches, is I love peanut butter and cucumber sandwiches. Like I love that. Like they're delicious. I don't know why they work together, but they do. Try it sometime. Let me know. But I'm sure that they're like giggling in the supermarket whenever they go to pick out my grocery order. Because listen, I'm not picking out my own grocery order. We're past that at this point in my life. I'll just pay the $15 delivery and call it a day. But I'm sure that they're probably making giggles at the supermarket because they're like, why the fuck does this chick need like 6 cucumbers? That's why. That's why. It's not for other stuff. That's why. Like, and I get that there's also because I said we had some toys that used to come in the store that were shaped like vegetables, or maybe shaped like a jalapeno, or whatever. But I always took those as more gag gifts. I don't know. Like, I've never really heard a lot of shit in my time. Wow. There was a woman I saw in a movie that had a watermelon and she was happy, but that was a fruit. Are you trying to say that in a movie you saw a woman that had relations with a watermelon? I love the fact that you had to tell me that watermelon was a fruit too. Like they would like listen, whatever you think, little factoid you know, I guarantee you already learned like in first grade. Like, so you, so I've never seen The Color Purple. I've heard it's really good. Like, and wait, I was gonna say I've seen Purple Rain. I've never actually seen The Color Purple. Isn't that where they do or like fried green tomatoes? Like, there was a woman I saw in a movie that had a watermelon and she was happy, but it was a fruit. I don't think that's a real thing. But like a watermelon on top of like stop making her stop. You gotta behave. You gotta behave. When you're in here you represent me, god damn it. Like people be getting so sensitive about you. Like I just make jokes. Like I'm like there ain't really something anybody can say to me that'll offend me except like poor grammar. That offends me. Poor grammar offends me like a motherfucker. And being called a woman, even though I already told him like 4 times, like there's no J on the end of woman. Like there's no J on the end of woman. I'll say it one more because apparently things are not getting through. Yeah, I mean, like I don't know. Like, how did you even find the video of the watermelon? Like, cause I would have assumed. Like, how do you spell like woman wrong, but you spell watermelon right? Like, what sense does that make? Like, what sense does that make? You didn't even spell fruit right, man. Like, you didn't even spell fruit right. Like, come on. Like, this is basic, like, first grade, like, wording. Like, this is basic verbiage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this is. And he's still. See, I told you, he's trying to Google how to spell each word, which is why all of a sudden it's taking him like an hour to type something else because he's like, they're going to make fun of me for my spelling again. Yeah, we are. We are. We're gonna keep making fun of you. Yeah. Then you kept calling Eric a woman like 8 million times today. Like his name is Eric. Like not Eric. It's Eric. He didn't misspell it. It's Eric, which is traditionally a male-based name. You was talking. Whoa! That's how you said. Is a fruit. Maybe a pumpkin would be okay. Whoa. Wow. Hi, Shefford. Be prepared. Hope you brought your patient. Wow. So you've seen a movie about a woman that had watermelon relations. I feel like a damn bobblehead right now. You was talking about vegetables, but a watermelon is a fruit. You don't think that I'm aware that a watermelon is a fruit? You were the one that referenced watermelon. I said a carrot, like I said vegetables. I'm aware that a watermelon is a fruit, which is why I didn't even group it into that conversation. But thank you for letting me know that a watermelon is a fruit. I was already aware because it's like the things that they teach you on like the preschool cards, like how to, this is a vegetable, this is a fruit. And normally they, like, I understand that vegetable is a long word. That motherfucker got 3 syllables in it, but like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. You ain't learned how to spell vegetable? How old are you, lad? Good morning. I'm cleaning. Ugh, I didn't do that today too. I don't feel like doing it. I might just spend all my day doing my fans. Like fuck it. Like I said, I love what I really like about fans is when I do them, the whole time that I do them, I'm just smiling. And I don't think he's aware. I don't think he's aware of jobs. Like especially English teacher jobs. Like, whew, Shefford, it's been, whew, there's a lot of vowels floating around in here today. Like, a lot more than should have been. Like, just saying, not from Eric, from somebody else. You'll see who I'm talking about when they type. Okay. Ooh, man. But I say he's going through and he's checking everything before he sends it. But he's still, even though he's going through and checking everything before he sends it, it's still all getting fucked up. It's gotten better since he started checking to see if he was spelling it right. But it's still, like, he had to jump in. He was like, I know a fact that the watermelon is a fruit. Well, yeah, we were all aware of that. Yeah. I appreciate you trying to educate me, but yeah, we were all aware that a watermelon was a fruit. So when I said vegetable in my head, nothing about a watermelon would have been, man. How old are you, lad? Like, for real, like, how old are you? Like, now I'm just curious. I'm not even talking shit now. I'm just curious. Like, I don't, like, how, I don't understand how you made it this far in life. I don't understand. I, the video store you used to work at. Oh, no, no, and I get that, and that's what I was actually referring to was the nasty type of videos. But he said he watched a video that about a woman that had relations with a watermelon. Hmm. It took him like 20 minutes to type it too, but I got what he was trying to say. I feel like I'm now starting to understand some of the way he's putting things together. But you can see how he came in. He found him videos. Like, you can see how he came in and he was like typing paragraphs, and then I started like, now it's like one sentence and it's still all fucking spelled wrong. Because he's going and sitting and he's like, oh man, they're saying my spelling's wrong. And he's sitting there and checking every word. Like, why didn't you have autocorrect turned on already? Autocorrect will suggest you words just because of how you're typing. Like, I'm just lost, man. Like, I'm lost. Like, man, that. I don't even know where to. I wouldn't even know where to start with you to fix your, like, your English. I just wouldn't. Like I said, I would start off with understanding that woman is not spelled with a G at the end. Like, that's just. I would also start off by understanding that Eric is not Erica. Like, I'm telling you, this one's hurting, man. Um. Oh God, flight canceled as a child. Refuses to sit down and fasten seatbelt. You guys ever been on a plane with like one of those kids? I took my kids to Disney, right? And I was when they were little, and I was so worried I was going to be that person on that plane, right? Well, we went down. We were fine. My son was still like little, like he was like between baby and toddler age, and I can remember on the way home we had a whole bunch of turbulence, right? And I mean, like, where the plane, like, I was actually scared, and I didn't want my kids to know I was scared because I was that scared because it was like dipping. You know what I mean? And he was just, everybody else was like gripping onto like the fucking chairs. You know what I mean? Hi, what's going on, Fayez? How are you? And he was just giggling his ass off. Then after that stop, right, I felt really bad because he decided, I guess all that Disney food had sat and festered with him for a week because he decided to, like, you know what's an interesting factoid? Airplanes don't have baby changing stations. No, she trying to trick you. It wasn't about relations. It was a woman having smelly pants with a watermelon. What the fuck does that even mean? And once again, if you're talking about what Eric said, Eric is not a she. He's a he. If if you that's who you think was trying to trick me. Smelly pants with a watermelon. What was the name of this movie? Out of curiosity, about the woman who had smelly pants from a watermelon. Like, see, you see what I mean, Shepard? Like, like, and this is better, Shepard. This is better than when he first came in. Oh, when he first came in, you can ask Eric. Like, me and him were both like, what the fuck? Like, I might mistype something here and there, you know what I mean? Autocorrect, be trying to live your life for you. But, like, ooh, man. They ain't got enough hours in the educational system to fix this dude. Like, I'm just saying. That English is hurting. Like, whew, man. I love it when people come through and like I'm not saying he's trying to troll me. I feel like if anything he's trying to troll himself. But I'm just saying like I love it when the trolls come through and they don't spell right. That makes me like I don't know why that makes me giggle so bad, but it does. Like you have somebody being like, "You're dumb," and they're like DUM and you're like, "Am I? I'm the one with the issue." Okay, so you watched a movie. What was the name of this movie, just out of curiosity, about the woman who had smelly pants from a watermelon? I mean, I can try to figure out what the title is from whatever you type, but it's, I mean, I'm just curious now. Like, what was the name of the said movie? All right. But yeah, so they don't have baby changing stations on airplanes. I don't know why they don't. They don't. I mean, maybe it's just because like they're so small. But I mean, at some point, children have to use the bathroom. Like, you can't help when a baby has to use it when they don't. Like, that's all there is to it. You don't know. So it's like my son, he started, we were like on the plane. It was literally a 2 hour plane ride from like fucking, you know what I mean? Like from Florida to fucking Philadelphia, right? Like it wasn't really that long of a plane ride. So I'm like, oh, and then the next thing I know, he starts doing that baby poop face thing where they're like, and they start turning like beet red, and I was like, oh man, and it was the worst. Like IMDb, right? It'll probably be like BIMDBG. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I took my son, right, and it was the worst. I felt bad for this plane of people because it was literally the worst shit I'd ever smelled a day in my life. Like I said, we were down in Disney for a week. And Paige, like we were down in Disney for a week, right? Like, do you have an IMDb? I don't. I don't. It's like the one page I don't have. Like, I guess it's the one form of social media. They're like Eric Matthews. He had a small role. Yeah. A small role. And yeah, who was he? He was guy number 2. All right, lad, we're gonna Google this now. We're gonna ride the ride of. This has to be somebody fucking with me. There's no way that I've had this type of interaction with this human. Like, I feel like my friend Mike's gonna jump up and be like, like, you know what I mean? Okay, now out of curiosity, let's look this up. Maybe he just needs to slow down when he types. So it wasn't that type of movie, even though it was that type of movie. Yeah, that's not a movie. That's not a movie that exists in the world that I can see. Yeah, that's not a movie. I don't know what it is that you think you watch, but it's not a movie that actually exists. You probably didn't not spell it right. No, if anything, I spelled it right. When you were typing it, you didn't spell it right. I auto corrected it so that way it would type it into what actually. This has to be someone. Eric, I'm so 100% convinced that this is somebody that just knows me and they're just like, yeah, because they know how stubborn I'm going to be and they know that I'm going to keep like, Eric, is this you on a different account? Like, you probably didn't spell it right. The irony about somebody telling you that you didn't spell something right as they spell stuff wrong. Man, I'm gonna need a nap after this stream. Like fuck. All right, so guys, tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. But yeah, so I said I ended up. I took my son to the back of the plane because that's where the bathrooms are, right? Well, there was somebody in there already pooping their asses off, right? No pun intended. And then I had to walk him all the way. We were in the front. I had to walk him all the way to the back. They said, "Oh, the baby changing one is there. It's in the back, but it's real hard to like. They don't make it very accessible for women with small babies to ride planes. Like they don't." And so I ended up like I walked him through like this whole plane. I'm like, "Fuck, man." Everybody that I'm walking past, I'm sure was like, you know what I mean? I get back there, they're like, yeah, sorry, somebody's been in there for like the last 20 minutes. You're going to have to use the one in the front of the plane. I'm like, okay. So I walked all the way to the back up the front of the plane, got there. The flight attendants told me, well, we don't have a changing station in this part of the plane. So they actually took a blanket and laid it out on the floor for me in the front of the plane. And I had to change him on the floor in the front of the plane. Story over. Okay, so let's see. This was all okay. Phew, man, my brain is like, I think I'm having an aneurysm, like right here. I don't want to like self-diagnose, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Like this fucking inflatable tires getting ready to pop. Like somebody better get me a piece of pull tape to stick on that shit. You know what I mean? Um, the fuck? Drivers sue Mercedes Benz after the alleged car's logo gave them burns. I bet I would imagine because like they were doing those. Weren't they? Don't they do the Mercedes Benz like on the back plate of the headrest? Not back plate, but you know on the headrest, and they're metal. So I mean, I don't understand. Like, okay, so people like you remember that woman years upon years ago that went to McDonald's and she ended up suing them and getting awarded millions because she burnt herself on like a cup of coffee. Well, this woman was an elderly woman. She had gone and that was like her routine was she went and she would get her coffee every morning from McDonald's. But like anybody that's ever taken, especially a female that's taken a hot coffee from McDonald's, right? Like sometimes you just don't have like unexpected couple got him. I like it was bad. It was bad, Eric. It was bad. I said that's not a club I've ever joined. You guys ever actually joined that club? Never done it. Never done it. I don't even know how it's possible. Like what kind of yoga and like shit you got to be into for that to be possible? I can barely. I'm not like a big woman. You know what I mean? I'm normal sized. I'm not big. I'm not small. I'm just like average, somewhere in between. And it's like, yo, even the last time I went to Florida, I was probably just a little smaller than I am now, and it was still like I'm like, oh my god, like trying to get in the bathrooms, like it gives me fucking claustrophobia, like a motherfucker, like you know. Okay, but yeah, so I was talking about the woman years ago that she sued McDonald's, ended up making millions of dollars because she went to go put her coffee, and rather than putting her coffee in the cup, she put it between her legs, right, to drive home. Even now that McDonald's has turned their coffee down, back in the they usually put writing all around a Mercedes Benz. But what am hot coffee be with? Oh, dude, they're two different subjects. They were two different subjects. Like, lad, I don't know that you got the IQ for this, man. I'm being real. Like, I don't. Oh no, you're not doing a good job of keeping up. I'm. You've been in here the 8 million times I've said that I was reading the weird news today. Like I'm reading the weird news. Wasn't built for that club. I don't think any of them were. They're all so small. Like I know it's hard to keep up, but you know, I mean, I can't slow it down anymore for you. Like if I slow it down anymore, I'm gonna be going in fucking reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna end up in yesterday. Like I'm not a fucking time traveler. Like I'm just a live streamer. But yeah, so there was that one. But I'm like, why would she have even done that? Even touching those cups of coffee back in the day were like 8 million degrees. Like even in the cup with the little like the little cozy that it goes in, so that way it doesn't burn the shit. Even then, it would burn the shit out of you. Why would she choose to put that? And then she sued because she got like third-degree burns and had to. And I'm like, but is that really McDonald's fault? Like, because you decided to take a hot ass cup of coffee and put it in that area rather than using your cup holder. Like, that should have been like a nah. As soon as she was like, well, yeah, I didn't want to use the cup holder. I just stuck it there and then started to drive and then it happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that. At that point, if I was a judge, I would have said, well, you chose not to use the cup holder. So, what'd you expect? You know? Yeah, it was third degrees. Yeah, and she won like millions on that shit. She won like millions. Oh, that's awesome. Watching 97-year-old wing walker. Like one of those guys that goes out on the planes or like the stuntmans where they go out like on the edges of the planes and it's like this big show and shit like that. There's a 97-year-old wing walker, which is very hard to say. Oh, and she broke her own record. That's solid for wing walking. I wonder what gets somebody into wing walking. Like, what do you think, like, really gets somebody? I always wonder what gets people into. Like, I know it's adrenaline, and I know it's like a boost of like all these chemicals, but like, why do people jump out of airplanes more than once? Like, why? Like, you seen the people that have like done the extreme like parkour shit, and thank you, Hypnodrone. There we go. I appreciate you, baby. But there's people that do like those crazy like I said, there was the couple from, I believe they were what, Russian, that just climbed up it was the Empire State Building, and like he proposed her and all this shit. I've never I don't like, I don't know. I just wonder, like, Cass, what's going on? Good morning, honey. Cass, I almost texted you yesterday. I said it's funny, Ace has been finding random shit. Aw, thank you, Cass. Guys, Cass is awesome. I said Cass is one of my oldest friends online. You should make sure you go put a follow on her. She is quite wonderful, if I do say so myself. I love Cass. I love Cass. I don't know that I've ever actually, like, in 5 years, I'm sure there's been people that haven't liked me at times, like, but I've never met anybody that was like, no, you know what? I just don't care for mom cats. I ain't shit. Neither am I. I'm doing good, Harley. How are you, honey? I hope you. Are you talking to me? You're talking to me, right? Okay, I just want to double check. Okay, but like, what do you think like gets people into doing some of these? Oh, thank you, Cass. Like these extreme sports. Like I understand that viscerally, it is a boost of adrenaline. It's a boost of serotonin. It's a boost of ephedrine. It's a boost of all these happy causing things. Like climb the zoo cage and kick the polar. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, even that, I'd be like, yeah, okay, kick the polar bear. Like, even that. I was gonna text you because I said it was funny. He's been finding ducks. Like, you remember when I was writing names on ducks? Like, and we're talking, this was probably 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago now. I had them all put up and put away, like all my extra ones, right? He's been finding them. Like he's been finding them, and it was so funny because he grabbed like three of them, and I seen that he had got them, and all three of them had your name on 'em. I was gonna text you a picture of them, like all like, cause like I'm like, what are they? Like, and he found them in like the weirdest spots. Like I don't know how they're. I have like that metal shelf in my studio that holds all my art shit. Right? That motherfucker is bolted into the wall. It is fucking, there's like no room underneath of it. Somehow, I had a few, yes, you did have quite a collection, but it's like it's it just cracks me up because it's like he like, am I hiding for you? Then right, like something. I was gonna say, have you like, oh my god, this stuff going on with Kelly, man. I can't stop looking at her pictures lately. I can't stop looking at her pictures. Like I can't stop. But like, what do you think specifically gets people like? I understand when they're in parkour and they drive it more, they get it going more. They gotta do the buildings. You gotta reach higher and higher to get higher and higher each time. Like I get it, but like I can even get like why people become like parachuting instructors. But like, what the hell causes like what makes somebody be a wing walker? A wing walker. Like you're like, nah, I don't want to be a pilot. I just want to walk out on the wings during the air shows. I don't really think that they do those shows anymore, do they? Like, have you guys seen? Like I said, I'm from a small area. I'm not from a big area, but have you guys ever been to like the air shows and shit like that? Yeah, no. Like I'll keep my happiest on the ground. I'm fucking epileptic. Everything is odd. How many tattoos? More than I can count. Do they? I'm just gonna say, and like we have like the Air Force bases and stuff like that around here, but like they don't really do that. Like it's not like a thing. I've legit never been to an air show. And I said, guys, I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. Make sure that you follow me on both. If you hear me talking to somebody else, and I promise you, if they're not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other live. I said I mainly do YouTube and TikTok, but I'll do other ones here and there. I kind of jump around sometimes, like just to see like what else is out there. TikTok's been glitching. Oh, they practice near you, do that? That's interesting. Like I said, I've never been to an air show. I just don't. Like I don't know. I mean, I imagine it's what I predict it would be, which is like just plain air tricks. And I know they have like the different colored smoke that comes out of them and all that stuff, and it's probably really especially cool for kids to see it and whatnot. But it's like, isn't it like hot out when they do it? Like, I did kind of see one. Not really. Like kind of see one. I said my nephew was graduating. Do you get sore? Do you get muscle sore thing like that? Actually, no. I'm more comfortable. I sit on the floor. I'm like overly flexible for whatever reason. So I'll go out to the bar. Like not even kidding. Like I'll go out. I shoot pool like 3 days a week. Right. I've been really getting into it. I'm really determined. I want to go out to Vegas for like nationals. And like I'll be sitting in a bar stool like this. If anything, it's more comfortable for me than like sitting with my legs down and crossing one of my legs. Like I'd rather sit like this in a bar stool. I go to the bar and lose my shoes. Right? She's betting heavy. I want to do that in Vegas. I want to go to Vegas and lose my shoes. Like wasn't that like an old saying that you used to say back in the day, like when you would gamble and whatnot. But like, nice, you're different. I'm definitely different. That's for sure. I'm wondering, Eric, do you think your homie's still in here? Do you think he's still trying to figure out how to follow, like, how to, like, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, Jamar. But, do you think he's still typing? No, friends put me, right, that's what I'm saying. Did you see, there was, like, does not work for them. There's, like, this one video that I seen that I thought it was so funny. And it was this dude, and he was like, how I find my short wife, right? And he got her this big headband that had a giant red arrow on it. And I was like, yeah, I mean, listen, there's nothing worse than when you're out at like as a short female, there is nothing. Like I said, I am a whopping 5'1". Mama Cass is a whopping 5'1". Like we little, which makes us more feisty, but we little. I hate it so much. Like, yeah, I was gonna so put a balloon on my sweatshirt, right? I was gonna say, I'm sure, like Cass's husband is like much taller. So that, like I said, I get Kirsten to get everything off the top shelves of the kitchen for me. Like my daughter's like 5'11". Like I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna bring them to you. She's a wedding dancing and tub up like it's something. Like he's 6'5". She's like, I'll climb him like a spider monkey. Like I don't care. I think that was one of the comments you first made to me originally, like 5 years ago, Mom Cass, was you were like, my husband's 6'5". I'll climb him like a spider monkey. I'm like, you go girl. You go on with your bad self. You know who I haven't talked to in a bit? I haven't talked to Yo in a bit. I keep meaning to like hit her up on Facebook. I was gonna say I talked to Britt here and there. I talked to Cass here and there. How would you feel? You could change your hair color with a button? I mean, I can't. How would you feel? You mean if I could change my hair color with a button? I mean, I would think it was more convenient than like, you know, having to like do it. Like, didn't they have that thing in the Jetsons where it would be like a whole like, like helmet? They figured that by the year like 20 or what was it? I think the Jetsons. Alexa, what year did the show Jetsons take place in?
The Jetsons is set in the year 2062, portraying a futuristic
Okay.
corporate city.
We still got a few more years to go then. Okay, 2062. I always thought it was like year 2000 that the Jetsons was said to take place. I don't know. I always thought it was like the year 2000. Like, that's like an old show, the Jetsons. But they had like this helmet that would come out and like she would put it down over her head. Like, that was one of the opening scenes of it. Like, I have some news, I bet you do. He just found out that his name is Erica. Yeah, according to the dude that was in the comment. That is funny. Like, you don't even sound like a chick, Eric. And it was just assuming that you were a woman. All right, here we go. Guys, welcome through. I said I'm only on here for a couple more minutes. I gotta go, like, start the day. We're gonna go be a productive member of society. Not really. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna go get some shit done. Like I said, I'm gonna start working, and I'm trying to get back to it. Like, I need to work, man. Like, sitting home waiting on cancer treatments to be done is not helping me at all. Just use a button, right? And that's I would love that though if they just. Are you a liberal? I'm not a nothing. I'm just a me. Yeah, I'm just a me. I'm definitely not politically based. Okay, so let's see. We have a couple more. Let me find a good one. Um, oh, Gus the T Rex dinosaur fossil sale breaks a record at auction. What do you do with a T Rex, like, to his private account? He subscribes. What does that mean? What's a cast cover? Like, just like where. Oh, so it's exactly what it sounds like. Maybe what I was picking up was from a TBI then. Like, maybe there's more to that. He's like gonna climb in your DMs, be like, "What's up, Eric? Yeah, Renee said you were a woman. Yeah." He probably spelled my name wrong though. He'd be like RING. Said that you were a woman. Yeah, designer sock that goes over your head. I've seen people where they've done it for like charity organizations where they'll like personalize the casts and whatnot. I think that's kind of cool. I do. I think that's kind of cool. I wonder if he's ever had to wear like a blue shoe, like a surgical shoe. So random. Ugh, if he had surgery on anything, he should have spent that time that he was like laying in bed and just like read and practiced English. I mean, I'm just saying, like, that was painful. That was probably one of the worst. Like, if that's actually like a person, and this is me not even talking shit. I don't know if he's still in here spending 8 years typing or whatnot, but like, if that was a real person, if that was actually a real person, Cass, there was just a count in here. I swear to God, I thought it was Mike. I thought it was either Mike or Shane. But like, if that was a real person, that was the worst English I've ever experienced from a person that actually speaks English. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, he knows it. Yeah, like he's about that. Maybe that's what brought him in. He's like, look, she looks like she has low standards. She probably won't, mind my typing. And then I'm like, hey, way to make it to Sahara. Okay, let's see. All right, I got like a couple more minutes, and then I gotta go like get started. Um, we're gonna find a good one. You know who I would like to go see in concert? I would love to go see in this moment. in concert. I would love to go see in this moment. I've never been. I will been. I will be one day. I will be one day. Okay. Oh. Oh. See, I'm gonna end it on a dog one. I'm gonna. Who? You might have to remind me what I just said before that, Eric. They had of course, the world's ugliest dog got to want to see who? What are you trying to say? What part of what man are you trying to say? Like I said, you might have to remind me. My brain hurts now, Eric. I'm really not kidding. I don't even feel like I can think properly at this second. Like after reading all that shit. Like that's funny that you followed him. Is like his bio like typed up right? Like was it just somebody that seemed like they were in here fucking with me, or like now I'm curious. I might follow him too, just because I want to know like the answers to the questions that I have. Although I don't know how many times I could stand him calling me a. Oh, you never said. I don't even remember who I was talking about. Um, Eric, you know how this goes. This is not your first rodeo. If you asked me about somebody I was talking about like 2 minutes ago, you know I remember that shit. Like, welcome in, buckle up for the ride, y'all. I'll send you a cast cover video. Oh no, I was gonna say I remember that part. But yeah, oh no, the guy that you mean the guy that he like what he does is he have you seen where people dip? Like they'll take like a Phillies logo and then they'll take and they'll dip like the motorcycle parts for people. They'll put like I know I'm used to it. Oh, man, imagine us together. We'd be like, what'd you say? Hold on. What happened over here? Where'd you go? Wait, like we'd like lose each other in public just because we were like, hold on, they said something like wandering off from one another. Or we'd be talking about the same thing we talked about 3 hours ago because we forget that 3 hours ago we already talked about it. Like, I already know where this would go. All right, guys, I'm going to get ready and jump off here. I'm going to go get my day started. It should already been started like ridiculously long ago, but like I said, Ace took forever to not be a pain in the butt today. So, all right, I will be back. Like I said, I'm coming back in a few hours. I'm going to do my fans. That's gonna be like a good portion of today. I need some good fan time. I said I've been watching other people do their fans. I think I'm gonna start just memorizing like the video routines and just see if there's any that I come across that I don't know type shit. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. All right. I love you guys. I will catch y'all back in a little bit.